Dan WOOTON is in the news again, folks. Now, you may have heard this, folks. I know Dan's got a few supporters that come on this channel. I do know that. But I've seen something today that surprised me, really, and pretty much shocked me. I wonder how many of you know this. I believe Dan WOOTON has put up something similar to like a GoFundMe page. What's it all about? What does it say? Wait a minute, where is it? Dan WOOTON. It's a donation page, and the donation page is entitled "Stop Dan Wooton Being Cancelled." He's trying to hit a target of £150,000. He's currently on £5,000, 145 grand short, and it's in his court case, his impending court case against the BYLINE Times for all that they've said about him in print. And I thought to myself, that's a bit strange, you know, to ask his supporters, his fans, to pay towards a court case. Now, he may or may not be guilty in this case. You know, he says he's definitely not guilty, and that may be the case. And if that is the case, surely he could defend it and he'd win costs and it'd be fine, it'd be sorted. I mean, if he is guilty, then he shouldn't be asking the public to fund his defence, I wouldn't have thought. But what shocked me is, I mean, I think to myself, well, I remember him from ITV for many a year. He's done a lot with The Sun. He's done a lot with the Daily Mail. I would suggest the two biggest newspapers in the country. He's been on GB News for a good while now. Does he need our money? Does he really need our money to go to court with? Surely he must have some squirreled away. He must have been on good wages over the last 15 years, surely. Has he frittered it all away? I just was surprised. I can't believe he's asking the public to help him to defend himself. And what I really found surprising as well is The Sun and the Mail say they're looking into allegations and they're looking at things with a tooth comb. GB News at this moment in time have failed to comment on anything. So they are leaving him to do his programme on a nightly basis. But after last week announcing the case to the worldwide audience on GB News, he said everybody's after us, they're all after us, they're trying to shut us down. As I said at the time, he's trying to make the whole thing about GB News as much about himself. And I thought he was trying to get those at GB News behind him, so as they all circle the wagons together and GB News as one will be a lot stronger than just the one Dan WOOTON. And I thought he was trying to strong-arm them a little bit to backing him initially, which means they've probably got to try and back him all the way through, to try and ensure that he didn't get stood down from his presenting role for the next few months or few weeks while things were going through. At this moment it seems to have worked because he's still there. I don't know how long they'll persevere with him. I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm surprised they've not commented at all. But I'm even more surprised that he's asking people like yourself and myself to donate to a fund to stop himself being cancelled, as he put it. Well, he's not going to get cancelled if he's done nothing wrong. If it goes to court in the end for all the people that are trying to chip away at him and besmirch his previously, well, good name, is it a good name? I'm assuming it is. If he wins out in court, he's got nothing to worry about. If he's done nothing wrong, he's got nothing to worry about. I just thought it was strange that he's asking for our money. What do you think? As I say, I know he's got some supporters on here. Have you given to it? Would you give to it? Or do you think he really should fund his own defence, you know? I feel that over the last 15 years he should have earned bundles and bundles of money. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. It just surprised me when I read it. It really did.